Hello, my name is Edward Brown of the Core Edge Image and Charisma Institute. And today I want to talk about how businesswomen can be unstoppable using charisma. Now I want to be very clear about my purpose here today. I'm not here to yet again be another man who tell women what they need to do to be successful on the world stage, or show women the ways by which they have been doing things wrong and now I'm going to show you how to do it right. I'm merely saying that based on my female friends in business and personally who've asked me, Ed, how do you use charisma to gain an edge or leverage in the marketplace and personally? So that's why I want to address it. So I want to be very clear about that. First and foremost, I always say, well, do you want to be popular or do you want to be effective? Popularity is all about saying and doing the right thing to assuage or pacify people, whether it's in your best interest or not. Being effective means you assess the situation and you make a determination based on what's best for that situation. If it's time to be compassionate, to give your all and to emote and to be empathetic, you're that person for that particular situation. If it's time for you to be hardcore, make the hard decisions, and necessarily step on toes because it's necessary, then you become that person. So, at first, foremost, you must ask yourself, do you want to be popular or be effective? Secondly, if the rules are being played by men who create the rules and the time clock and the environment, then you must ask yourself, are these rules in effect going to allow me to become who I want to become or allow me to get an edge in this situation? If you find that the rules don't apply or the rules are skewed in your disfavor, it behooves you to find and create rules that act in your favor. What that means is that don't try to play a man one-on-one based on testosterone, because you'll lose because he's testosterone driven and you're estrogen driven. So I say that you use your womanly wiles to affect the energy shift to get what you want, as opposed to playing the game according to someone else's roadmap and plans and strategies. And lastly, it's important to realize that, yeah, it may seem like a battle day in, day out, but I'll say this, and I'm very clear and very heartfelt when I say it. Women have so much power when it comes to dealing with men or dealing on a grand scale with men, either personally or professionally. Every powerful man on the world stage today in politics, business, sports, what have you, either have a girlfriend or they have a wife. Do you know how much power that woman have as they're conversing at night, perhaps between the sheets? How much influence she has on that man based on the fact that, one, the man respects her, and two, she has his heart. And when you have that kind of power, you can influence whether a woman gets 70 cents to $1, or if the man respects or doesn't respect women. You have a lot of influence to affect change from that dynamic. It doesn't come about if you were fighting him with testosterone-driven orientation. It only comes about by using your feminine softness in that situation, because that's what's required to the first one, of operating in such a situation, then applying the necessary panacea for it, the remedy for it. So by assessing and by looking at the big picture and emoting and being logical and rational at the points in time that benefits you, that's how you succeed to become unstoppable. I say that this is your day, it's your time, more time than ever. Think about what you would have been doing 50 years ago as it relates to where women were at that time, waiting for and depending on men and every component of the world dependency for your survival. Now you have education, you have economic wherewithal, and yes, the playing field is not equal, but invariably what you can do now, what you couldn't do then, is astronomical. But again, just fine-tuning, realizing that the environment changed, there's an upside and downside to everything. As the environment changed, so much you change. The strategies you might use once upon a time, you can't use any longer. You got to try another kind of strategy. So those things kind of switch and change and move and evolve as the environment changes. If you want more information on how to be more charismatic, persuasive, and influential, there's a link below that guides you to a website that you can sign up for our free tips and strategies, and I encourage you to do that.